Welcome to Steps to My True Self. I am Primalite, prepare for the world with identity asset. I am so happy that you have joined me today. So I want to welcome you to the Google Classroom. So this is the Google Classroom for Steps to My True Self. This is the inward journey of self-realization and self-inquiry. So I started this journey because I was curious about who I was, because I did not understand this existence and I did not understand this life, and I was going through a lot of inner turmoil. And so when I was younger, recommendation was made to me to go see a therapist, but when I went to the therapist, I realized that the therapist could not answer the questions that I had. And so I started looking within myself, because I realized that once I was making questions within myself, I started getting answers. The answers were coming to me, and I realized that there was someone I had awakened within myself and was speaking to me, was answering my questions. It was amazing. And so this is what I would love for you to come to this realization also. When you self-inquire, you awake your inner teacher. Everything that we need has been encoded within us. And so I want you to take this journey of inward journey of self-inquiry and self-realization by asking questions and coming into the truth of who you are. And so it will help to balance yourself and to balance the mind, because I had so much turmoil within myself and I did not understand it. And so when I started going into stillness, still in the mind and still in everything around me and just being very quiet, this was when I started listening to that inner self, that inner teacher, that inner wisdom, that inner intelligence. So I came into the truth of who I am, and I would love for this to happen to you also. So right now, I want you to make a vow that you're going to go for 21 days on stillness. You can try for 3 days, 7 days, up to 21 days, right? I want you to do that, to make a vow of stillness, that you're going to still the mind and you're going to practice stillness for 21 days. Alrighty? You have to self-inquire to know who you are, because we are actually inside of a dream. We won't know that we're inside a dream until we awake, because everything does not feel right to you. I know how you feel. Believe me, I've went through all of these feelings, and I know how you feel. Sometimes you wake up and things just does not make sense. It does not seem real. You're wondering, are you in a dream? Are you awake? You're very confused. I went through all of those steps. And so I just kept the vow of silence, and I kept the self-inquiry. And then this is how I finally awake the teacher within me, and I finally awake the sleeping self. And so one thing that you have to do when you're doing this, you have to practice discernment. This discernment is when you have to be making a judgment of what's true and what's untrue, what is you and what is not you. And so the way that you master discernment is by questioning. Every time a thought arises, you're asking, from where does this thought arise from? Who is the thinker? You always have to be practicing discernment, because we're inside of a dream. The illusion is always trying to trick us. And so you have to know what is you from what is not you, and what is truth from what is not truth. There's only one truth. And the one truth is your self-truth, your existential truth. Everything else is illusion and is a creation of the dream. And so the next thing that I want you to do is self-trust. You have to trust yourself, right? You have to trust yourself. I want you to practice self-trust. I trust myself. I trust my inner wisdom. I trust my inner truth. I trust my inner intelligence. I trust my inner wisdom. I trust my inner teacher. When you keep self-inquiring, you ask questions of who I am, who am I, how did I come into this existence, And what was I prior to this beingness? How did I come into being? What is the source of my existence that is allowing me this world experience? Just every single day, just keep asking these questions. When you wake the self up, make sure that you ask, is this myself? The truth has to be spoken. So the self has to respond to you by telling you the truth. If there's someone else that's trying to deceive you, then they have to tell you the truth if they are yourself or not. So always ask, is this myself? Is this my inner truth? Is this my inner teacher? Is this my inner self? Always ask those questions because you want to make sure you're practicing what? Discernment. You're always asking questions whenever, because we might not be aware of it, but their energies coming in and out of our bodies all the time. We're interacting with different energies, and with the illusion, things are very deceptive. So this is the reason why you have to practice discernment. Always ask the question. From where does this thought arises? When a thought comes to you, you want to know from where does it arise? Does it come from your inner intelligence, your inner teacher, your inner wisdom, your inner truth? You want the things to come from your inner truth, your inner teacher, your inner wisdom, your inner intelligence, because everything has been encoded within. So with that guide, I want to welcome you to this journey of the steps to my true self. Be brave. Be brave. Alrighty? And always know that you can, any question that you have, you can type your question and reach out to me. I am here for you because I have been there and I have done that. I have been where you are. And so I know exactly how you're feeling. You're feeling lost. You're feeling confused. And you just don't know what to do. You just don't know what is the truth and what's not the truth. But I am here as your guide. I am only a guide. I am here as your guide to assist you because I have been there and I have done that. And I want to thank you so much. I am Primalite. Prepare for the world with the identity all set. I am the daughter of the Self-Supreme Primalite, liberator and advocate for all souls. I thank you so much. I bow to you in love, in light, and in truth. May you come into self-realization and know your truth. Facing my fears tonight, yes, I'm facing my fears tonight, 'cause ignorance is a crime. Binding slavery, binding a mind, but I am not this body, and neither am I this mind. That's why I'm facing my fears tonight, yes. Ignorance, I'm leaving you behind. Fear, I disarm you. Ignorance, I banish you too. Experience is my teacher, so I had to be an observer. Experience life in all that it brings, losing desires and attachment to things, all the vision within, to live in purity of wisdom, full joy in life in Earth Kingdom. So tonight, ignorance and fear, you die. I bury you in truth and light. Inhale, exhale. I am calm. Inhale, exhale, I stay calm. But in my sacred circle, 'cause I am protected and nothing can harm me. I am protected and nothing can harm me. Supreme self sustain me. Primal light source energy. I stay in awareness, all attention on my breath. I stay in awareness, all attention on my breath. Immerse in the self. Mind be still, be still, be still and know that I am in command. Mind be still, be still, be still and know that I am in command. I am in command of the commandment, command. Immerse in the self. Inhale, exhale, stay calm. Immerse in the self. Inhale, exhale, stay calm. I am still, I am calm. I am triumphant over all malignant forces. Tonight is the night, dark as the void may be. By soullight I will see. I journey through the void safely, through all the realms, through all the realms. My journey is triumphant. My journey is triumphant. My journey. I'm not afraid. I am brave. I'm not afraid. Not afraid. I am. I'm not afraid. I am brave. I dig out your root, fear, ignorance, and despair. With the power of knowing and truth. With the power of knowing and self-truth. Fear, I face you. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, stay calm. But in my sacred circle on. 'Cause I am protected and nothing can harm me. Nothing can harm me. Primal light sustain me. Primal light source energy. I stay in awareness, all attention on my breath. Immerse in the self. Immerse in the self. Mind be still, be still, be still and know that I am in command. Mind be still.